What if the story that warms your heart this Thanksgiving comes from a teenage girl history almost forgot? Her life might change how you see your own season right now. Hi, I am Sandy Hancock, and today I want to share a Thanksgiving story most people have never heard, a story that quietly holds wisdom for every one of us. It is a story about loss, about unexpected kindness, about resilience, and about how God works in the quiet, hidden seasons of our lives. It begins with a girl named Elizabeth, a girl almost everyone forgot, but you won't forget her after today. Picture this. It is 1620. The Mayflower hits the coastline after 66 long, stormy, exhausting days. And stepping off the ship is a 13-year-old girl named Elizabeth Tilley. She enters a world she has never seen, cold, wild, unfamiliar, with the weight of uncertainty pressing on everyone around her. And then that first winter comes. It is brutal. Nearly half the colony dies, and Elizabeth loses every adult in her family. Her mother, her father, her aunts, her uncles, gone. And this is where her story speaks to a truth we all understand. Life can change suddenly, plans fall apart, seasons shift, and we find ourselves standing in chapters we never expected. Elizabeth understood that kind of chapter, but her story does not end in loss. A couple on the Mayflower, John and Joan Howland, opened their home to her. They did not have abundance. They did not have perfect conditions. They were grieving too. But they had room in their hearts, and in the middle of overwhelming hardship, Elizabeth finds belonging. Here is the quiet truth woven into that moment. When life feels heavy, God often sends help gently, through people, through community, through small acts of kindness that ground us when everything feels unsteady. It does not remove the pain, but it gives us something steady to hold on to. The first Thanksgiving arrives in 1621. And Elizabeth is still standing, still showing up, still helping, still learning, still living inside this brave, fragile little community. Imagine her preparing food, sitting beside people who welcomed her, finding her place at a table she never expected to sit at. A teenage girl who walked through deep grief and still found a way to give thanks. And this is where her life leans into our story. Gratitude is not pretending life is perfect. It is noticing God's presence in the middle of what is hard. Elizabeth did not wait for everything to be okay to be grateful. She let gratitude make space for hope. As the years pass, Elizabeth grows up. She marries John Howland, the man who helped save her life. She becomes a mother of 10, a grandmother many times over, and she lives to see her life multiply in ways she never imagined. Today, over 2 million people trace their ancestry back to her. A girl who came to this land with nothing became the root of a legacy that touches presidents, authors, teachers, families, people who do not even know her name. And here is the message for you and I. You may not see the purpose of your season now, but God is building something in you that will outlast these days. Nothing is wasted, not even the winters. Let's talk about you, your life, your year, your heart. Maybe this year stretched you more than you expected. Maybe you're carrying something quietly, disappointment, worry, grief, uncertainty. Maybe your life looks different than what you imagined. Maybe you are rebuilding parts of yourself no one sees. Maybe you are wondering if anything good can come from the place you are standing. Elizabeth's story whispers the same truth to us all. Yes, something good can grow from this. More than you imagine, more than you can see. God works in silent seasons. He works in unexpected places. He works through people who show up with kindness. And He works in the moments when you feel like you are just trying to take the next step. Even now, He is weaving something. So as Thanksgiving approaches, let this settle into your heart. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are living in a chapter that God is still writing, and He has not run out of goodness for you. Elizabeth stepped into a winter she did not choose, and God brought her into a future she could not have imagined. He can do the same for you. Let this season soften you, not harden you. Let it open your heart, not close it. Let it remind you that even in the chapters that feel uncertain, hope is still growing and God is still near. If this story warmed your heart today, I would love for you to stay connected. And in the description, I will link another moving Thanksgiving story. Thank you for being here and happy Thanksgiving.